Hello, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing great. For me, I'm doing fine. I'm hanging in there. Today, you all, let's make some broccoli, chicken, and cheese casserole. I'll be right back so we can get it started. Okay, everyone. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put half of this bag of broccoli into this pot. Because this is a big old bag. It's let's see. This one is 32 ounces, so that's a big bag. So we're just gonna do half of this broccoli. Okay, as you all can see, I have put some water on my broccoli. I'm not going to let it boil all the way, but long enough for it to get soft because it's going to continue to cook in the broccoli casserole. I'm going to season this broccoli with some seasoning. And you all, I want everything that's in my broccoli casserole to have flavor to it so that it all comes together. Now I'm going to put in a little, I don't know if you can see, some minced garlic. And y'all, there's really no measurement to this because it depends on how much broccoli you're using, how much chicken you're using, all of that stuff. And now we're going to add just a little bit of butter. Okay, you all, I'll be back to show you the process as this is boiling. Now we're going to go ahead and get started on our chicken. Okay, I wanted to pop back in real quick and let you all know I cooked my rice ahead of time in case you make this dish, and it's been in the refrigerator for about 2 hours because when I mix it all together, I like for my rice to be cold so that it doesn't get mushy. Okay, you all, I have my indoor grill hot and I have set it to high. I'm going to lay the chicken on here first that I'm going to make the casserole with. And y'all, I put oil on top of the grill. I just rubbed vegetable oil on it with a paper towel. Okay, so now we have our chicken on. I'm going to let this cook and do its thing. I'll be back to show you the process. Okay, you all, I came back to check on the broccoli. And the way I check is, I don't know if you can tell, it's still just a little bit tough. So I'm going to let this boil for about maybe 5-10 more minutes. And then it'll be done. So the only thing left to do now is to wait on this chicken to get done so we can put our casserole together. And I will also show you what the chicken looks like when you cook it on the grill with flour like fried chicken. Be right back. Okay, you all, as you can see, this chicken is cooking right along. I came so I can go ahead and flip it over. This is what the first piece is looking like. And we're going to have to turn this again because this chicken is pretty thick. This is what the second piece is looking like. Okay. The last piece. Okay, I'm going to go and let it do its thing. We'll be back when it's time to turn it over again. Okay, and the chicken is still cooking right along. And remember, you guys, we're not using a lot of seasoning for this chicken because it's going in our casserole. And I'd also like to take the time to say, if you're watching this video and you like this video, could you please hit the like button and could you please subscribe? I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, you all. And you know, YouTube, it's hard. It's hard. It's fun, but it's hard. But anyway, I'll be right back when it's time to turn the chicken over. Okay, so it's time for us to turn this chicken again. Can you see that? And yeah, I'm just wanting it to get done because I'm going to cut it up to go in this broccoli chicken rice casserole. You know, you could grill your chicken and cut it up and put it on a salad. And you can eat it just like this. Okay, you all, I'll be right back. And when it's time to turn it again, we'll turn it one last time and then it'll be time to take it off. Okay, as you all can see, I have taken my broccoli out and drained all of the water out of it. And what I did was return it back to the pot because I'm going to mix everything up in this one pot and then put it in the dishes that I want to cook it in. Okay, y'all, we're going to flip this chicken one last time. The next time I come back, we'll be taking it off. And remember, even if it's not 100% cooked all the way through, because this is going in the broccoli casserole, it will still get done because the casserole has to cook. Okay, I'll see you in just a minute when it's time to take this off. Okay, you guys, I'm going to pull this chicken off and put it in this bowl for right now. And I'm going to go ahead and clean this grill off so that I can show you all cooking the chicken on here with the flour on it. Okay, you all, this is what the grilled chicken is looking like. Okay, I'll be right back when it's time to cut it up. I have to let it cool out for just a second. Okay, I'm back, you all, and I have washed my hands. I have my grill off for just a second. I'm going to cut this chicken up real quick, and I'm not going to show you the whole process because I'm sure you know how to cut up chicken. And y'all, this chicken is still hot. So I'm just going to dice it up into small pieces, and you can cut yours as small or as big as you like. Okay, you all, I'm going to continue this process off camera, and I'll be back when it's time to mix everything together so that we can put it in the oven. And what I'll do is show you the chicken frying on the grill with the flour after we put this together. So that way I can be doing, so that the casserole can be cooking while I'm doing that. Okay, you all, I'll be right back. This chicken is very hot, but as you can see, it's done for the most part. So you know when it goes into the casserole and in that oven, it's going to be real good. And no worries, you guys, I washed my hands. Okay, I'll be back when I'm done cutting up this chicken. Okay, you all, I'm back. This is what the cut up grilled chicken is looking like. Okay, and I'll be right back so we can mix all the ingredients for the casserole. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is, I have my broccoli in the pot. Then I'm going to pour in this chicken. And remember, I told you I cooked my rice ahead of time. So if you can see, let's see, this is my rice. And I just made some long grain rice. You can make whatever kind of rice you like. You can even buy rice that's already made. Okay, y'all, I'm going to finish scooping this rice out of this pot. And I'll be back in just a minute to add the soups, and we'll mix it all together. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to do is add a can of cream of mushroom soup, if it'll come out. Okay, and a can of cream of chicken soup. Don't want that in there. Okay, scoop this out. And then you all, I'm just going to mix this up together. And I have 3 little containers. I'm going to put this in 3 separate containers to let them bake in. Because I know I'm not going to eat all this. There's not enough people in my house to eat all of this. But I'll have it again. It can go in the freezer. And then I can have it at a later date. Okay, you guys. And you're just going to keep mixing until you get it all mixed together. Okay, and now I'm going to finish up this process. I'm going to get my cheese and my onions, and I'll be back to show you all how I put them in the containers and let them go ahead and cook. And then the last thing I'll show you is the chicken on the grill with the flour. I'll be right back. And y'all, this is what the mix is looking like. Okay, you all, I'm back, and what I'm doing right now is just scooping some of this casserole in this pan. And when I get it where I need it to be, I'll show you all how I top it. Okay, you all, this is going to be my first pan. I'm going to go ahead and top it. I'm not sure if all of mine will have the onions on it, because I'm not sure how many French onions, fried onions I have in there. So we shall see. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to top this with shredded cheese. And I basically just like to coat the top of mine. And you can shred your cheese if you want to. For me, sometimes it's just easier just to go ahead and get it shredded up. Okay, so that's the rest of that bag. We're going to use that in there. Okay, now you see the cheese is on top. Now I'm going to take these French onions. Can you see that? French onions. And I just crush them up in my hands. You do yours how you want to. Some people put them in a bag and crush them up. So, uh-oh, and I'm losing them. And that's it, you guys. And I put them in the oven. Okay, I'm going to show you what this one's looking like, and I'm going to go ahead and put the other two together, and I'll come back and show you what they look like when they're done. But this is the first one. Broccoli, chicken, cheese, rice, casserole. Okay, I'll be back to show you the rest. Okay, you all, this is what my broccoli, cheese, chicken, cheese, and rice casseroles are looking like. And now I'm going to put them in the oven. And I'll be right back to show you me putting the chicken with flour on the grill. Okay, y'all. I'm waiting on this grill to get hot and the casseroles in the oven. But while I'm waiting, I wanted to ask y'all, you ever go out and buy a corner store and you see this sign, Crispy Crunchy Chicken, where they have some of the best honey, I think it's honey butter shrimp, but depending on who cook it, they don't always cook it right. So y'all, I go in there and I buy them frozen, and I'm getting ready to make a short to show you how I cook them. I go in there and I just order them, and I ask them to let me have them, and I bring them home and cook them myself, and they are delicious. Just a thought, if you ever go and you see that stuff sometimes and it's not cooked well, ask them if they'll let you buy it frozen. Okay, let me feel this grill is hot. I have it on high. So I'm going to sit this first piece of chicken on here. And look, it has flour on it. Now I'm going to put the second piece on here. If you can see it, it has flour. Now I'm going to let this chicken do its thing, and I'm going to come back and show you what it looks like. Remember, I told you I use this to substitute if I want fried chicken sometimes and I can't have it. I'll just like fry it on the indoor grill or sometimes on the outdoor grill. I'll be back to show you what it's looking like. And now, y'all, because I want a little crispity crunch, I take a little cap of oil and just pour just a little bit on the top to help it get a little more crunchier. Okay, you all, I'll be back when it's time to turn it over. Guys, let's flip this chicken. And remember, I put a little oil on this side. Now, y'all see how that's looking like fried chicken as opposed to grilled chicken? With that flour on it. Okay, I'll be back when it's time to flip it again. I just wanted y'all to see how good it's cooking. And we'll go and check on the broccoli casserole in just a few minutes. Okay, you all, this is what the broccoli casserole is looking like. And it's time for me to pull it out of the oven. I'll be right back. Can y'all hear how it sounds like it's frying as opposed to grilling? It has that little whistle sound. Okay, I'll be right back when it's time to flip it. And let me let you hear if you can hear this. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, you all, let's go ahead and flip this again. You see how it's looking like fried chicken? Okay, and we're gonna flip this other piece. See how it's looking like fried chicken? Okay, you all, I'll be back when it's time to flip it one more time. Okay, you all, let's flip this chicken one more time. Okay, the next time I come back with the chicken, it'll be time to take it off the grill. I just want to make sure that little piece with the flour on it is cooked. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, you all, this is it. Fried chicken on an indoor grill. Thank you. Okay, everyone, I'm back. These are my finished chicken, broccoli, and cheese casseroles. Now, I had to put the other two on a pan so that they wouldn't leak out. And I had enough onions for two. Okay, you all, I'll be right back to show you what my finished plate is looking like. Back, as you can see, I have my piece of grilled fried chicken on my plate. And now I'm going to scoop some of this casserole out, and I'll take you on the inside and let you see what it's looking like. Can y'all see that? Yeah. Okay, hold on, you guys. I'll take you inside the bowl and I'll show you my finished plate. I'll be right back. Okay, you all, so this is what the casserole is looking like on the inside. Broccoli, chicken, cheese, and rice casserole. And now let me show you my finished plate. Okay, you all, fried chicken on the grill. I wanted to see if y'all can hear that, because it's fried as opposed to grilled. and chicken, broccoli, and cheese casserole. I hope you all have a most wonderful meal. I hope you all have a most wonderful rest of the week. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.